It has been a while, so I want to take you on a true day in the life of a Turo host. We're going to do from the beginning of the day to the end of the day and show you all the fun that's in between. So without further ado, let's get into it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Joe. I run a car rental business here in Jacksonville, Florida on Turo. And so today I want to take you on a little bit of a journey and we're going to go through the full day in the life, specifically for me because things are a little bit different in my world because I do care for my son while we're in the middle of doing this. And I just want to show you that you can do it too. You can have a busy life and still be able to run this Turo business. So if you didn't know, our Camry is in the repair shop, actually getting some body work done. So in the meantime, the insurance company that is paying for the repair actually gave us a rental car. So we have a Chevy Malibu that we're able to drive around back and forth. So we got to get the vacuum. We have a battery right there on the charger. So we just got to pull that off. Make sure we got a full charge. We're all good. So we're going to pop that thing right inside our vacuum cleaner here. And we're gonna shut this. All right, there we go. Got a couple other errands we have to run today as well. I gotta get these floor mats cleaned. I pulled them from the Crosstrek. The Crosstrek is at the airport. So we got floor mats. I actually put a car seat in the back of the car already that is gonna go into that car. And last thing we're gonna grab is our detail bag. I needed to get a new one of these because one of my guests lost the last one, so we're gonna put that one with the Crosstrek keys as well. And inside here, we got dirty towels that I need to get rid of. And we've got a good set of towels, clean towels, and then we have our waterless wash kit. And then we have glass cleaner, we have enough interior cleaner that will get us through. We have some Ozium. This is actually running low, so we might need to grab another can. And last but not least, we just need to make sure that we have all the keys that we need. The Corolla is gone already. The RAV4 went out yesterday as well. So that just leaves us with the Sonata keys, which is still there, and the Crosstrek. And those are actually the two cars that we're going to get prepped today. So pop open our lockbox and get the other keys put away. And there we go. And we are pretty much ready to go. So we're just gonna grab this bag and toss it in the car. So I'm not very happy with how these floor mats look. They're pretty dingy and gross looking. So we're actually gonna go over to my handy dandy supply shelf over here. We're actually gonna grab, this is a pretty cool looking like neon colored cleaner, but it's actually this Chemical Guys all clean all-purpose cleaner and degreaser. It actually does a really good job. When I grab this, as well as what was sent to me as a wheel brush, but I've been using it as a brush for the floor mats. So I spray the floor mat down, we give it a good scrub, and rinse it off with the hose. So just go ahead and give it a good spray. Get all nice and saturated. It's pretty cool outside, so I'm not worried about everything evaporating at all. And again, same thing over here. I apologize in advance if any of these camera angles are off. I'm trying to look in the camera lens and do the cleaning at the same time. So we put the cleaner back. We're gonna give this a good scrub. All right, we're ready for a rinse. So we're just gonna spray each individual one down. I'm trying not to get the bottom of these wet because the backside, because I really just want this part to dry off. Spray this one. We have our floor mats all cleaned off, so we're just gonna let them sort of air dry as best we can. I do have a blower that could actually dry these. I'm gonna try not to use it for now. If I'm running short on time, then I'll go ahead and use it if I have to. Now, what makes my life unique as a Turo host is I have a Sidekick that you guys have seen before if you've watched my YouTube videos. And he is now 23 months old. That's kind of crazy. But he is a lot of fun to hang around with. Say hi to the camera, Nathan. You say hi, buddy? Hi. So he hangs with me for pretty much everything that we do for the business. He gets in the car with me and we drive together. So he is a fun one to have around and he entertains me. He takes naps when we're in the middle of cleaning. So you enjoying yourself, dude? And there you go. That's a little bit of what we do at home. So at this point, now that I'm done packing up the car and getting everything together and we're all ready to go, we're just gonna kind of hang out here for a little bit because the Hyundai is not due to go out until noon tomorrow. So I need to wait until at least noon to take pictures of the car. So I'm actually just gonna spend a little bit of time with Nathan and we'll hang out for a little bit and then we will take off and I'll talk to you when we're on the road. All right, so now it is about 10:30 and we have Nathan in the car. The hope is that he is going to be able to stay awake during this trip. That is why I gave him a tablet to keep him busy. And we are about to hit the road. Okay, so we are officially on the road. Boy, I am really unimpressed with this car. So, this is a 2024 Chevy Malibu with 5,400 miles on it. And so far, this radio has been very unimpressive. Incredibly unimpressive. I went to go connect the Apple CarPlay on it and the volume turned itself all the way up while my son was taking a nap yesterday and had to shut the car off, open the door to get the radio to finally turn off. This is the current state of it. It's like all glitchy and crazy. And that's wired CarPlay. That's not even wireless CarPlay. So it is clearly not happy. I went to back out of the driveway just now and the reverse camera was stuck on for at least probably about 500 to 1,000 feet before it finally decided to shut off and sort of show me the radio. So, I mean, it kind of looks normal now, but I don't know if it's working correctly or not. But all I gotta say is, Chevy, what is going on? Anyways, we are heading over to the airport now. We're gonna go and work on our Sonata and the Crosstrek. The Crosstrek has to be ready for a rental tonight. The Sonata has to be ready for a rental at 12 p.m. tomorrow. So I wanted to be as close to the 24-hour deadline as possible. And so that's what we're working on as of right now. So some of the challenges of this job is trying to make sure that I am doing the things that I need to do for my business while also being able to provide for my family. I think a lot of people that are small business owners will understand that a lot of times your business consumes a lot of your time, and sometimes family time gets sacrificed as a result of that. I have worked very hard to try to minimize that as much as I can. And I think after so many months of doing this, I think I finally found a little bit of a balance. Although it's been about 2 weeks since I kind of made some of the changes that I needed to make for our family overall. And I think it's been working pretty well. But some of the daily things that I deal with every day is trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to keep Nathan awake, and when he's going to be taking naps, when it's going to make the most sense for me to do my work. It does get challenging sometimes, but at the end of the day, you got to make it work. Is it hard being a business owner, stay-at-home dad? It can be. It just depends on what you have going on for the day. But honestly, it comes down to planning and just making sure that you have your day mapped out and what you want to get accomplished. And once you set your mind to all that, then you get it done. I've had many times where I'll just be sitting around at home, and I'll tell you what, if you sit around, you will be lazy. You won't do anything. There are times I haven't wanted to get up off the couch and I'll just sit in the living room with Nathan, but it doesn't accomplish anything. So I've just learned to keep myself busy. When I need the rest, I will take the rest, and that's all there is to it. So anyways, we got about 25 minutes before we get to the airport, so we're going to enjoy a little bit of this drive, and let's get working on these cars. So we've officially arrived at the airport, and I have been trying to challenge myself to find a way to keep Nathan busy while we're driving to the airport in hopes that he'll actually sleep in his crib when we get home. So today I took away his pacifier, I took away his blankets and everything, and I was like, is he gonna actually stay awake? I actually gave him a tablet to keep him busy, and we failed. So he's sleeping. Thankfully, the cars are right there. So basically what I do is I leave him in here, let the car run. Hate Chevrolets that honk like that. But leave him in the car, and I walk over to these two cars and I work on them while the car is running. If you ask the question of, this is dangerous, the car can get stolen, the whole entire area over here is all fenced off. There's no way for anybody to get around here, and even if there is, I would see them because we're in a very open area, as long as I don't walk any further away from the car than where I'm at right here. So we're gonna get these two cars ready to go. As I mentioned, the Sonata is going out tomorrow at noon, and then the Crosstrek is going out tonight. So we gotta get a car seat mounted in this car, we gotta put the floor mats back in, and then this one, we just need to clean the exterior and get it looking nice. I could go to the car wash with these, but I actually brought my waterless wash, so this way I do not have to move Nathan's car seat. But yeah, you did hear right. I actually do take Nathan's car seat out of the car that I'm driving and move it to another one if I need to go to the car wash. I hate doing it, but if that's what we have to do in order to get these cars done, then we go ahead and do it. Nathan is actually a very well-mannered child, and he will sit in the car seat while I do all this work, and he does not complain a single bit. Now today, he does not have his pacifier, he does not have his blanket, he has nothing that soothes him normally. So this is gonna be interesting. We'll see how he does today. And I do also have the car running, so in case you were wondering. And we got our new envelope for the key. And so we got our floor mats, and we're gonna go throw those into the Crosstrek. So we'll start with that one first. And guys, look how nice these floor mats turned out with that multi-purpose cleaner and degreaser. It looks so much better. We're gonna go into the driver's side right now and go put that one in. I'll let you have a look at that one too. Oh, I forgot to clean the trim right here. We actually cleaned the interior of this car already for the most part, so we're gonna look over it again one more time and just make sure that everything's good. But we'll take this floor mat and slide it back into the car, make sure that the brake pedal and gas pedal are not covered, and we push it right inside here, and there you go. And look at that floor mat too. Try and get the sun out of the way so you can see it in its true colors, and it looks really, really good. So we just need to clean some of this stuff, get this looking nice, just go over the interior one more time. I see a couple of pieces that I missed, and maybe get some of these leaves out of the caul and just get the outside of the car cleaned up. This is probably the dirtiest one of the two. The Hyundai is not bad. We are getting into pollen season, so I need to be mindful of how much pollen is actually on the cars, but the interior of this car is completely done. There's nothing left for me to do in here. So the hope is that I make it 45 minutes to noon, and this way we are at exactly the 24-hour mark where I can actually take the photos of the car. So we're gonna start working on these and hope that Nathan does not wake up while I'm working on them, and we will check back in once I'm done. And now about an hour later, just a little over an hour later, they are done, and I really like this waterless car wash. It actually does a really, really good job of cleaning up these cars. So only thing I gotta figure out is some sort of solution for the tires so that we can make the tires look nice. But I mean, that waterless wash was on the wheels too, and it's very nice looking. There's a little bit of haze. Probably could do a better job of wiping it off, but it's overall in really good shape. So these cars are done and it is time to leave, and just in time because he is awake. Daddy's picture, yes. Daddy's on the picture. So we're gonna hop in this car and we are gonna drive home. We'll see how the rest of this drive goes. And now, as of about 1:30 in the afternoon, we are back home. So that was pretty much the whole day and kind of a little bit of a day in the life with a child and how all of that works. So we left the house probably about 10 o'clock and we were able to get our 2 cars prepped and done and ready to go. We were honestly done by about probably 10 after 12, and it took us a little bit of time to get back home, and we actually ran a couple of errands before we came back to the house. So meanwhile, Nathan was an absolute trooper. He's inside hanging out and playing, and all is good in the world again. So basically the whole point of this video is to be able to show you that work and life and everything in between can coexist. You can do it. You just gotta kind of put the work in, and you just gotta be able to organize it all. That's basically the end of the story. So I had to make sure that the cars were taken care of. I had to make sure that I had a plan with Nathan, and we were able to get everything done. So basically the rest of the day today is gonna consist of being inside the house, cleaning, and we will go pick up our kids, get dinner, and we'll see where the rest of the day goes. Be able to spend time with my wife, hopefully. So I've really been motivating myself to try to get all of this stuff done before she comes home, so this way we have the ability to just relax and we don't have to worry about cleaning, we don't have to worry about doing dishes or laundry or any of that kind of stuff. We're overall prepared and in a good spot. So that's kind of where we're at. We're probably about due for a fleet update, so that's probably going to be our next video, and we will go through everything in our fleet, from our personal cars to our work cars to everything in between, and giving you an update on where everything is. I'd love to give you a trip update on everything because there aren't any cars currently that are close to 100 trips that I would be talking about. There are a few of them in the 80s, so they're pretty close, but it's still gonna take some time. Now with that being said, that is gonna do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this content, give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're enjoying watching this business and following us along. If you have a car that you want to share with us, or if you want to make an investment in this business, I will leave my email in the description. Send me an email and let me know that you are interested, and we will talk through it. As I mentioned before, none of this is going to be a sales pitch. I'm not looking to take in everybody. I do want to be transparent and let you know if this is going to be a viable investment for you. If you're looking to rent a car in Jacksonville, visit ATrueRentals.com. We have everything from compact cars to, we still have that beautiful minivan with brand new brakes, as I've already mentioned before many times, but I am proud of that job. I'm gonna tell you what, but it stops on a dime really well now, and it will comfortably seat your 7 passengers, whether it's family, friends, whatever purpose you need that car for. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Nathan, say bye-bye. Bye-bye.